Okay, hi. I think this is the Lydian mode. I call it the part 4. It's in English. I'm afraid I have to do one in English. Uh, I'm not too good in speaking English. I apologize. I'm speaking American instead, so it's better for me to do this. Anyway, now we have major scale that cover up pretty much almost anything, But so we have the super friendly major scale. Then why need another major mode with a weird sounding 1, 2, 3 raise 4? Okay, the main reason is, let's put it this way, two reasons. One, I love the sound of it. Second is, as a working musician, you have a lot of chance to face musical director and jingle clients. So they might ask you to, can you do something different here? Because some people are meant to talk, you know that. They just want to say things and show them that they understand shit, that kind of thing. So I have faced this problem like on and on, almost every single week. If my studio calls, if I have a lot of studio calls. So I face clients that ask me to play more green and a little more purple there and a little more red there and okay. I get so used to like deal with things like that, so most probably I'm gonna redo the track again, exactly what I just did, but with a different look on my face. And then after that I came out to the control room and turned some knobs which doesn't affect anything. So I turn them and then I turn to a client and say, shit, you're right. See, it's much better now. You see, there's green, there's purple, there's red, and there's black, and this. Can I go now? Okay, but most of all is every single chord. If you lay some notes there, the combination got a sound, a new element. Like, for instance, a C chord. You play C major scale. It represents something. Most people think that that's obvious. But if a C chord, you play a C Lydian mode with a raised fourth. Some people might say you're wrong, but some people might understand that there's uplifting motion. So now before we go any further on this, now how to get the Lydian sound? Simple. Like every single classical player, like beginner, we work the scale up step by step with a C chord. See, now, I always lay down a symmetrical back track. So I get a little signal from me that every single 4 measures, I got a signal there and tell me, hey, 4 measures already. End of phrase. So I get used to playing phrase in a symmetrical way. So, and I know exactly where I'm at. Okay, now, you probably cannot visualize every single raised 4 degree, even though you know it's an F sharp. But it's hard to visualize all the raised 4, and you're playing the C major scale with the raised 4th degree. So I suggest you relate it to chord shape. Now this is a C major chord bar form up on the 8th fret. Okay, now the Lydian quality lies here. Woo. So besides, you learn all 6 string fingering. Just do it symmetrically in 1st and 2nd string. Now, okay, don't try to sing it because we're not in the vocal class. So we're playing B, C, D, C, B, and you move down to the 2nd string, the B string. You're playing the same thing. Now, your index finger, you're hitting the F sharp there. Memorize it, visualize it, smell it. Well, listen to the sound. Whoa. Okay, now, the backtrack here is a simple one, so you can use complicated one with drum machines and just choose a rhythm, choose a groove that you enjoy and have fun with it. Now, since we have the chord, now why we need a chord? Because my instructor once told me, my teacher, there's nothing you can do without a chord. You play over a chord. Okay, I don't make that up. If you got a chance to see Mr. Fort, Mr. Robin Fort, he'll tell you the same thing, I guess. So he told me that was back in 1982, 83. He told me a lot of things. I can't remember all of them. But anyway, pick the chord, root on the 6th string. You don't need to learn all 6 strings. Pick up the symmetrical area, like here, the 1st and 2nd string. Figure out a melody, and then use it over a major chord. Okay, now that's the first step, step by step. After you nail the 6th string root chord, C chord, move it up to. Okay, now a lot of people say Lydian mode is the 4th mode. So if C is Lydian, you're in the G major. Yes, that's a mother key. That's a mother scale. But if you're keen on using the major scale to play it over that chord, you wind up ending on the G major quality, way more than you wind up on the C Lydian quality. I suggest you to work out the now over the 5th string root of the C major. I spot out another set of symmetrical fingering. Whoop. Now, this is so easy for a guitar player. So now we have the 6th string root, and now we have the 5th root. We start from there, and then we learn every single fingering. That's not a lot, no worries. If you're playing the traditional 5 pattern, there's only 5 fingerings. Okay. If you work on the 3 note per string, that you have 7 scale. And holy shit, I don't want to work on that. I'm a very lazy guy. If I'm not lazy, I wouldn't be this fat. Anyway, listen to the shape up here, the symmetrical shape of the Lydian. Right? Now, then everything is so easy right now. But the melodic idea. Remember, if you play a thing with less note, play little note, it's easier for you to find a motif. And then you expand the motif. How? Since this scale is C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, then you learn other fingering over the same position. Then you expand your idea. As simple as that. So it makes everything easier. Work on one chord shape and then another chord shape. And then you move from chord to chord or move within song. Now I suggest you play 2 major 7, but in 2 different keys. Or if that's hard, play 2 major 7 in 1 key, like this. Now, let's say C major 7 is the 1 chord in the key of C. F major 7 is the 4th chord in the key of C. So we're playing oops, sorry. Let's hear it. Whoops. Well, I have to do it again, so I'm sorry. So now I'm still stick with C to F. 1, 2, 3. So diatonic C major scale. Okay, so you can noodles around with the C blues or the C major scale. Now, in this case, when you play the C major scale, if you have a strong phrase over the F major 7 chord with the C major scale, people will analyze you playing an F Lydian. Yes, in a way. Now, if you play something like this, 1, 2, 3. Now, using the C major 7 as a setup, and then you play, you use the F major 7 as a climax part of the song. Well, how do I choose? You will know when you're in the song. You know which chord is the chord that can take a lot of things. Use your ear. Trust yourself. The force is with you. I hope. Anyway, now, so when you play C major scale over F major 7 chord, it automatically becomes the F Lydian. So, well then, you don't need to learn. Just play the mother scale. But I told you, it wind up ending to the mother scale, not the Lydian. Now, we studied the Lydian quality. And then we're going to use the Lydian quality on both chords. So C Lydian for C major 7 and F Lydian for F major 7. No more C major glissando. Right now, then, do we have to play like this? I don't know. I really don't know. But there's so many sound that you hear within one chord. So I guess for a guitar player, you should learn them all and try to apply them as you please. If you don't like it, then stick with something that you like. So I think that's called style. So your style, or you copy somebody's style. But to learn all this has helped you to see things clear and hear it, the quality. When you study other people's and you know exactly what they're doing. So most of the players know bullshit. They're doing either scale, arpeggios, tri-modal, and stuff like that. So now, I'm gonna make it short. I try to make it short. Okay, now, besides the Lydian mode, what else can we do to create Lydian? Now, here comes some special tricks, I call it. Special tricks. The trick is, see, I know a lot of guitar players know the minor pentatonic. Now, don't ask them whether they know the melodic minor, the jazz minor. Who cares? But the minor pentatonic is a must. The minor pentatonic. Now, easy. Now, if I think of the mother scale, if you're facing C major 7, C is the mother key, so I can play the A minor pentatonic. But this won't get you the Lydian quality. Yes, it's Titanic. So, the best way is to move from the C root. It's a C major 7. You move down half step. Just one fret down to the B minor pentatonic. Wow. That's simple as that. In a way, yes. You travel from C to B is close enough. But okay, now I can play fast on the minor pentatonic. Simple. It's my strongest part. Yes, right. But where the hell is the Lydian sound? It's over here. Look for the 5th degree of the minor pentatonic. The B minor root, obviously. If your guitar is in tune, this should be a B note. Flat 3rd, D. 4th, 5, 5. Flat 7. So, the formula of a minor pentatonic is the root, the flat 3rd, the 4th, and the 5. The 5. I remember Steve Freeman used to say 5. So the Tennessee accent. And the flat 7. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. That's a minor pentatonic. And the 5th degree is the Lydian. Oh, so damn easy. Okay, now, I'm going to just play a C major chord. I think it's a C major triad, something like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, I personally like to play a Lydian over, so I've worked out, but I sound not too good with a pentatonic because That means I'm not too good at using minor pentatonics. I like to use more notes, maybe. So, but you're facing a C chord. Of course, you can use the A minor pentatonic combined with the B minor pentatonic to shift it up and down to make it more interesting or maybe more melodic. Listen. Now, you got a Lydian quality using the pentatonic, the minor pentatonic, and you throw in the A minor pentatonic, the D minor pentatonic, the dog minor pentatonic, and the E minor pentatonic. So you got 4 pentatonic together. Of course, I won't throw the C minor pentatonic in because it sounds too bluesy. So if I play the blues, I rather stick with the blues scales and make the whole passage a story within that color blues. Okay, now beside some minor pentatonic, what else? Now, since you learn the Lydian, okay, the symmetrical form, the easy form, root 6 and root 5. Okay, assume you did that already. Cool, I'm happy for you. Now you got a new sound over the C major 7 chord. But what about major 7 arpeggios now? Wow. A C. Now, what major 7 chord arpeggios, what major 7 arpeggios give you the Lydian quality? Obviously not the C major 7 arpeggios itself. It's the G major 7. Okay, now, wait. Are you looking at the mother key? Yes. Now, one way of looking at this, take C major 7 as the 4th chord in the key of G. So you use the root, the tonic major 7, the G major 7 arpeggio, play over the C major 7. Shit. There's a lot of turns. If you don't like it, down a 4th or up a 5th major 7. Now this is C major 7. I don't want to think whatever mother key. So easy, down a 4th. So this is the down 4th. Down 4th equal to up 5th. So if you're good at looking interval going up, then stick with up 5th, because up 5th same as down 4. Okay, they are the same note. So C up 5th is G, C down 4th is G. Let's listen to the quality of the G major 7. Okay, major 7. Right. Less note sometimes means way more than more notes. Let's listen to it. This is a C chord, the same C major chord. Okay, now, where is the Lydian? The major 7 note, the F sharp. How come it didn't sound too nice? When you hear things that's not too nice, don't blame anything. Blame yourself. Well, that means I'm not using it right. Partly it's my phrase, my rhythmic feel. Okay, now, let's do it like this. I'm playing a C chord. C major 7, 2 measures. F major 7, 2 measure. I'm not going to play just C major scale over this 1 and 4th chord. Now, to me, this sounds much better. I've thrown in the 6 as a passing tone set. That doesn't matter. You can throw any note in as a passing tone, but don't stay there. But the main motif I'm playing is through the wow. Now, why play this way? Because sometimes if you stay in one key center, the melody line must be very strong to break through. So if you move 2 different keys, the contour of the whole thing is better in a way. It's more easy to play melodically. You know, to bring that up, to lift it up. So, it sounds much better that way. So I suggest you work on this. It's like use the C major to F major. So play with 1 key and then play with 2 different Lydian. So let's expand your vocab more, I guess, if you work on it. So what else can we use? We can use triads and all kinds of other things to get the Lydian sound, but I don't want to put too much here. So the most important thing is the way you practice. Practice with music, not click. I hate it because I rather do my own groove. But of course, you need to practice with the click to get your internal time, your time feel together. So step by step, but play songs and try to like play 2-5-1 and use the Lydian mode for the 1 chord, because there's so many modes out there. Every time now, take this. Every time the chord changes, there's a chance for you to uplift the atmosphere of the tune. So the more you know, and if you can apply it in the right way, wow, apply it in the right way, or the way you like it. The most important thing is the way you like it. Anyway, okay, my friend, you have a good day. I think I might go eat something. It's lunchtime here in Hong Kong, so okay, take care, stay safe, wear a mask, and practice, 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 and practice. Take care.